Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, well played. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Vardiol. And it's Perisic. Baturina. And it's Ayew. Goes for goal! Croatia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Now there's a fight. Decent chance! Goal! Croatia! And there is your opener. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pasalic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. And it's Perisic! And that was very necessary. Sulemana. Now Semenyo. Sucic gets a foot in here. Well, that has not gone well. Semenyo. Perisic. And it's Baturina. And he welcomes it in. Croatia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Sulemana. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vardiol. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. No, couldn't quite catch up to that. That's a good ball. Well, there's the clearance. Semenyo. Perisic. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Stanisic. Sulemana. Sucic, Baturina. Now it's Pasalic. Oh, good spread. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
Sulemana.
Croatia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pasalic looking to add to his goal. Sulemana. And now the breakaway. Now it's Baturina. Perisic has it in a wide position. Oh, that's well spotted. And he's Baturina! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Sulemana.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He has a look up. Not a hint of offside here. Oh, important interception. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And
Croatia leading by one at the break.
A little lost today.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Croatia can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Down to business again.
Croatia can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Over to the right flank. Oh, that's fabulous. Spread neatly. Vardiol is there to clear. And he's taking no chances there. Perisic. And it's Pasalic. Now Shutalo. Modric has created one goal already. And it's Stanisic. Sucic. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's having a go! That is decidedly lacking.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Oh no, he's got that wrong. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he has been fouled there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Played out to the left flank. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Croatia do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Pasalic. That has been slung wide. Has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Quality ball. Almost an hour gone. Oh, just skips past his man.
Ghana really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Plays it out wide. Perisic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Out towards the flank. Baturina. Now it's Passa. Big chance! And that's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Croatia are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Played out wide. And it's Stanisic. Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Stanisic clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. And now they can spring out of defence. Stood up well to him there. Sucic. What's going wide left? And he's quick to return it. Passes short and sharp. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And the keeper takes decisive action. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
substitution.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. He's got away. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. And he was quick to react. Iñaki Williams. And it's Stanisic. And that has left him in a heap. Iñaki Williams has got himself a free kick. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's had it nicked away. That's the throw. Schutalo proves too strong. He's gone forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That is good alertness. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. Williams' cross. Vardiol gets it away. Now he's off and running. That's that, the end. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Pasalic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
In inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We are just getting started.
Chance to shoot!
And that was struck with genuine force.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
Under an awful lot of pressure. He has found a way through. Bit too much weight on the pass. And now they can clear their lines. There will be a throw-in. It's a promising position. Engages and forces him off the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he skips past his man, Semenyo. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Stanisic. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Stanisic. Now it's Baturina. Baturina! Oh, it's Kamlu. Oh, he's been caught, and he's following up! Goal! Croatia! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 14 minutes is number 16.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Semenyo. Semenyo venturing down the left. He's found a way through. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Vardiol clears it away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sulemana. Played out to the left flank. Sutalo does really well to win the ball there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Nicely weighted ball, spread neatly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Almost half an hour in now. The pass has gone astray. Sucic. Chance here to counter. And it's Stanisic. Ayew. And he's been shifted off it. Sulemana. And here's Semenyo. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, he's done very well to take that back.
Croatia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Clipped into space. He leaps for it. Denied by an instinctive save.
Semenyo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Now it's Baturina. And here's Perisic. Baturina is onto this. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And smartly reclaimed. Look at this. Goes for a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
45 minutes.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Ghana restore parity.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before...
Shoots! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
Please make sure to watch the
So,
screen
nothing
for
in it, Jim?
information
What do you
bulletin
think?
from the
Well,
regional
it's
police
been an
department.
intriguing watch. A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So straight into the second half. Vardiol. Baturina. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ayew. He's looking wide. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stanisic being watched hawkishly here.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
And can he finish it? It's fallen kindly here. Goal, Croatia! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's a threatening ball. Schutalo gets it away.
The attendance for this match was 29,515.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's just beyond his reach. Great defending, strong and determined. Sulemana. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense and so was the relief. The great escape.
Good ball, good take. Modric wins the duel this time. Semenyo. And it's Bachurina. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Ayew. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Perisic. And it's Bachurina. Stanisic. Tries one from range. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Is there any shapes to shoot? They want to be quick to recover this. Stanisic finds himself offside.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Semenyo. Semenyo on a serious charge here. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries the cross.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Header!
And a truly agonising miss.
Baba clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Baba. And Seydou. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vuskovic. Pressing high and with purpose. Stanisic, who does have an assist to his name. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Baturina. And a chance! And he hits the net!
And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Foot in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, cracking ball. And it's Modric. Pasalic. Takes a shot! He's there to hit it! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's been slipped through. And that is as far as it goes. Croatia can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally. All round the better side, it turned into a very, very smooth ride. Baturina taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Croatia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. There's the shot! And there's an early warning shot across the bow.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And we have our very first corner. Tries one from range. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Ayew. Played out to the left flank.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
And the ball is out of play. Vardiol. Now it's Baturina. That's good play. Baturina!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's gone backward here. It's a decent chance! Goal! Croatia! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Number 26.
Croatia gain their reward with an early goal. Stanisic. And it's Sucic. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Spread out to the left. Good effort from distance. And that is wildly off target.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that's a key interception. Stanisic takes the shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Stanisic has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Croatia currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. And it's Ayew. Baturina. And here's Modric. He'll try from distance. He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Croatia have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
This might it's Perisic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Šutalo. Croatia have hit a quick-fire double here. Now it's Baturina. And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ghana have the chance to go the other way. That'll be a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Croatia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Stanisic. Oh, he's having a go! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Goes looking wide. And here's Pasalic. Nice interception, well timed.
Croatia have turned up with a human blockade.
He's having a shot! Ghana do have a chance to counter here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Pasalic. He's having a pop! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Sucic proves too strong. Now this... And he shoots! And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Croatia marching seemingly on towards victory, 3-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
So right back into the action. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Threads one in. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, it's come loose! Vardiol. It's Pasalic. Perisic looking to add to his goal. No, that's been intercepted. Ayew. Livakovic. And the keeper takes decisive action. Croatia are looking to break at pace. And he stands tall, impenetrable. And it's Sucic. Oh, good spread. Sulemana. Croatia, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Now it's Semenyo. Great defending, strong and determined. Stanisic, who's set up one goal so far. Semenyo, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
The attendance for this match was
that's well spotted.
29,830.
Now it's Ayew. Ayew! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Livakovic clears. And they win it back again. And here's Ayew. And Ayew! It's hit the upright. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Ghana are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Sucic. Now it's Perisic. Sulemana. He's going for goal! And that is high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Perisic. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, look at the space here. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Great chance! Tries to get it clear. Perisic. And he was quick to react. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Into the last quarter of an hour. Ayew. Looking for the run. Modric. Stanisic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Perisic. And no, that was never going to make it.
Croatia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's gone for goal! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Substitution in progress.
So their fourth corner of the game. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. Oh, but the flag's up.
He went just a smidgen too early, Peter.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. The final 5 minutes.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Out for a throw. Stanisic. And it's Stanisic. Sucic. And he's intervened well there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Stanisic. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Sucic. And the referee brings it to a close. Croatia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Luka Modric. He's someone, Peter, who reads the...
Baturina! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he can thump it away. And it's Baturina. Chance for a shot! Goal! Croatia! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
4 minutes is number 26.
Croatia breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. It's a pretty loose pass. Perisic. Baturina, not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. Stanisic. Now Shutalo. And it's Stanisic. And that has been cut short. Well, there's the clearance. That is good strength. That's destined for the flank. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And here's Pasalic. And it's made its way to him. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, look at the space here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. Showing great feet there. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered. Shoots!
And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The goal scorer for Ghana after 19
That
minutes
was a given. It always
number
was.
9.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
He's having a hit!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that's a throw-in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Sulemana. Nice physical challenge. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Stanisic. And here's Ayew. Baturina. Modric. Pasalic. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Some good work on the right flank here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Sutalo getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Looking here to chip it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that is one way to stop him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Just past the 40th minute mark. And that has left him in a heap.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Sučić is offering a wry smile there.
Stanisic. And it's Sučić.
2 added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
cracking ball. And the shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's gone looking for safety. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting
Well, Jim, they've
traffic to
both
be
had their
heavy after
moments.
the final
Well, it's
whistle
been a
today.
decent game so far, Peter, although
And
I
there
think
they
in the next
are.
45
Please
minutes
welcome
we
our
could
players,
do with
everyone.
the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Croatia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Baturina. Perisic. And it's Pasalic. Now Baturina. And they can counter here. Now it's Ayew. No, he's not getting his way this time. Stanisic. And it's Sučić. A real chance! Stanisic looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Perisic with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Perisic. Aimed beyond the defence.
The attendance for this match
That
was
is ended up in no man's land.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Closing in on goal. And the shot! And he's following up! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Semenyo is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Stanisic. This looks promising. And he's gone backward here. Big chance! Goal! Croatia! And they're back in front. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Croatia leading now. He's had it taken off him. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Sulemana. And here's Semenyo.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Crosses it in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Takes a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's great when someone backs himself to go on a run and get on the other side of a defence. Unfortunately, that's where it ended.
Substitutions taking place.
Ghana choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. Croatia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And here's Ayew. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Now it's Baturina, and it's Stanisic. And he shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Ghana making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Oh, good-looking ball. Vardiol. More and more pressure on the ball here. Sucic. Now it's Baturina. Baturina purring through the gears. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, that's delightful. Knocks it into space. And he can clear it away. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And it's Baba. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
3 minutes added time.
Perisic. Now that's well seen too. He's in plenty of space here. Perisic. And that will be it. Croatia have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And we come to you now with a
Well, that's
quick
it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin, a delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Perisic. Now Modric. And that was nowhere near his best. Semenyo absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vuskovic stands tall and stands strong. Baturina. And it's Perisic. And here's Pasalic. Stanisic. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Croatia with the corner, they're first. And he's there to clear it. Has to go back here. Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And here's Ayew. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he thumps it clear. Chance for a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side is...
Gets the shot away! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Stanisic. Plenty to aim at here. Decent chance! Cleared away.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Stood up well to him there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Perisic.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Croatia couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Oh, well played. He's going for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That has been slung wide. Stanisic. He's having a hit! Well, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Stanisic really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Pasalic. Stanisic. Great chance! No, just not quite.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Modric. Can he finish? Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And we have liftoff. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Croatia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Croatia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Semenyo in with the challenge. Croatia leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Sulemana, and it's Ayew, engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, they can break here. And he was quick to react. He's gone forward. And here's Ayew. Nicely weighted ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Croatia definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Croatia have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Croatia leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Stanisic. Pasalic.
Takes a shot! And that's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Croatia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Sucic. Now it's Pasalic. Played out to the left flank. Garner can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's good running with the ball. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Ayew. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a sharp pass.
Croatia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Sutalo does well to get it back. Stanisic has created 1 goal already.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
And here's Ayew. That has ended up in no man's land. Nicely spread. Pass somewhat off target. Vuskovic. And Gvardiol. And he can clear it away. Can he spark a counter here? Stanisic. He's looking wide. And he shoots! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Stanisic. And it's Bachurina. And no, that was never going to make it. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Modric is there to clear. Stanisic. Now it's Semenyo. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Pasalic. Now it's Baturina. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Sulemana. Stanisic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So the die is cast. It is time for Mr. Crash Bang Wallop.
Well, you can see he's very much a favourite, and with very good reason.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Semenyo picks it up out wide. Chance! It's hit the upright. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So could they be onto something here? Now it's Partey. No, he's not getting past him there. Sucic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Stanisic.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Sucic. To Pasalic. Perisic. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Oh, just skips past his man. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello, attendees.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
A nearby member of staff.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway.
He'll try from distance.
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Sulemana.
Has a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Stanisic
Gets it away. He's found a way past. Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
That's a lovely, delicate pass. Now it's Ayew. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, that is one way to stop him. In with the challenge. Referee is just... And he shoots!
And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Vardiol getting this one clear. Croatia have the chance to go the other way.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Sutalo is there to clear. Sulemana, that is a great pick out. So it is still 0-0. That pass isn't the best. He's in a great position here.
Pasalic! Pasalic out of this world! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it's Croatia who take the lead.
The goal scorer for Croatia.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Croatia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Semenyo.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Good read, needed to be.
That's put paid to the danger.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Could move up a gear here. Deftly out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Distributed tidily. Now it's Baturina. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Goes for a shot! Frustratingly close. And here's Semenyo.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Good decision by the keeper. Got that exactly right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That pass has been well intercepted. Tries one from range. That's a sharp pass. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Sulemana. And it's Ayew. Semenyo. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Baturina. Now it's
2
Baturina.
added minutes has been indicated.
Sucic. Now it's takes a shot! Oh, good finish. But that is not going to count.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Croatia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So straight into the second half. Croatia tries a shot! Perisic. And Sucic. Baturina. And it's Sucic. Shoots! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Ayew. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Team still separated by the game's only goal. This looks promising. And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Pasalic. Can he finish? But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Sulemana. Ayew going after that.
The attendance for this
Your
match
impression
was
so far, Jim?
Peter, they're
29,813.
leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And here's Semenyo. Stanisic. And that's a throw-in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And here's Pasalic. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Perisic. And this is Modric. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Modric. Pasalic, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nicely aimed pass. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution in progress.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's managed to get rid. And now the breakaway. And it's Stanisic. Now it's Perisic. Big chance! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Ayew. Livakovic with the clearance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pasalic tries to clear.
Ghana really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Sucic. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's having a go!
Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Perisic. Perisic getting this one clear.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Baba. And it's Ayew.
Applies the finish! Nearly, but not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And that is the final whistle.
Croatia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Pasalic taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Croatia, honestly, could have done themselves a real favour by trying to make more of what they had in the minutes after the goal. But with the control they had, they were
And
never
now,
really
please
under
turn
threat of
towards the
losing this,
screen
Peter.
for a special presentation featuring
And
our
that's where we
guest
have to end it.
performers
From
today.
me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And he shoots!
Swung over. And no, that was never going to make it.
Perisic. He's had a shot!
And for a moment, time stood still. Nicely aimed pass. Ayew. That has been slung wide. And now they can clear their lines. Vuskovic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Can he finish?
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Perisic. Quarter of an hour played.
Now there's a fine ball. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And the shot! Oh, he's having a go! There was plenty of power on that. Well, that has not gone well. Takes the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Semenyo. That's a good run down the left. And he's managed to get free. Played into the box. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
This is the time you need that pace.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And it's Baturina. This looks... And he's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? So, third corner of the game. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vardiol. Good effort from distance. Ghana are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Ayew! Vardiol clears it away. Semenyo. And here's Ayew. Baturina.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Perisic. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Stanisic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Ayew. Well, that'll do under the circumstances. He's had it taken off him. Semenyo chasing after it. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Ayew. Played back to the goalkeeper. Livakovic clears. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Sucic. Stanisic. Now it's Perisic. And he'll shoot here! Goal! Croatia! And we have liftoff!
Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
The goal scorer for Croatia, number 26.
And that is indeed the final act. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Croatia with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. And we are back on the way. Croatia currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Pasalic. And it's Perisic. And Sucic. It's a really well-measured ball. Chance, surely! And that's a tidy finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Croatia are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
In with the challenge. Vardiol. Stanisic. Nice sequence of passes, this. Baturina! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Croatia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Tries one from range. It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Well, they've got it again. Ayew. Nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. It's a goal kick.
The attendance for this match was 29,514.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Stanisic. He'll try from distance! No, he's missed it.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Schutalo works it forward. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
A case now of complete control. And that's another good win of the ball. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Baturina. Stanisic. Sucic. And he should have made it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Tries to get it clear. Ghana have the chance to go the other way. Ayew.
Oh, great feat, that.
Ayew. Oh, this is a terrific run. Chance to deliver. Vardiol clears without hesitation. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vuskovic. Stanisic, who's set up 1 goal so far. And he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Stanisic. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Big chance! Sutalo can get it clear. Baturina. The final 5 minutes. Modric. And it's Modric. And it's Stanisic. Now, what about a counter-attack? Semenyo aimed beyond the defence. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And the number on the board is 3. Defending of the desperate variety. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ghana can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that is that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.